slate, but yet I can't forget my past and hope it won't forget me.
This is the hotel I used to live in when I was in high school. As you can see, if you come over here, I used to be right here by the Holland Tunnel. You know what I'm saying? This hotel is right in front of, like, the Holland Tunnel is basically my neighbor. And then if you were to go up the block this way, it's where my high school was, St. Anthony's. So you hear that little bird noise? That's, you know, to keep away like all other birds and stuff like that. Those are fake birds. But yeah, man, I just come right on these steps, man, and just put my headphones on and just zone out, you know, on real hard times and just dream. You know, this is where I used to just sit down at. And that's the entrance right there. You know, they got cable in here, they got continental breakfast, and I know, I don't want to go in there because I know it's illegal to film in there, but I know right behind this window, there's a computer. You know, I used to go in that computer as much as I can, but I used to do it on dead hours, man, because I didn't want to be in nobody's way, but, you know.
You was watching porn.
Nah, man, come on. And then, of course, you got Newport Mall this way. This whole thing over there is Newport Mall. And then you got all these business buildings down here that, you know, they was in the process of building when I was living here. And then up the block, like I said, you have my high school. And then I'm from like 3 blocks down that way. I'm from Holland Garden Projects, you know, my family's from there, and I was born and raised there, so, you know, this was my home right here. And there was times that when we came in this hotel, it was so embarrassing to come in this hotel because, you know, we saw the people every day. We saw the people that worked at the front desk every day. We saw people that, you know, were staying here for the weekend. We saw them throughout their whole little vacation here, you know what I'm saying? And me and my brothers was embarrassed to do that at times. So, you know, we went through the side door and we tried to dodge that traffic, you know what I'm saying? We tried to go out into breakfast, you know, when it was almost over. So if it was over at 10 o'clock, we was trying to go out there at 9:40, so we was out of everybody's way. We didn't want to make no problems with nobody because we already felt guilty and embarrassed as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this hotel definitely did make me and my brother who we are today, man. Me and my dad and my little brother used to stay in this hotel. We stood in a 1-bedroom with 2 beds. Me and my brother used to sleep on 1 bed. My dad used to sleep on the other bed. And it became home to us. This is the time that, you know, my dad was trying to get his things together and make sure, you know, he was trying to get us an apartment and stuff like that, but things were just not going that well, and we had nowhere to stay at the moment, and we stood in this hotel right here, man, and it really brings back a lot of memory. Every time me and High Skibby just drive through here, I'm like, yo, we gotta make a video one day. I gotta just express what this hotel did to me and what was it like to live in this hotel, you know? And one of the, you know, I'm gonna just explain a couple memories that this hotel left me. And one of the memories that it left me was something called, I wanna just like chopper it down as like 11 a.m. You know what I'm saying? To sum it up, the title of one of the memories is 11 a.m. And why 11 a.m. is because 11 a.m. in this hotel is when you have to check out. And every day, man, that was the biggest thing about staying, you know, about survival. You know, basically survival in this hotel was 11 a.m. Making sure that we paid for the room at 11 a.m. So, you know, that was basically the first thing, is 11 a.m. And there was times that I wake up in the morning, my dad had the money. And, you know, we knew for that day, it was like we was living by the day, we knew for that day that we were good. You know what I'm saying? But then there was days my dad didn't have the money. And those days were just real hard days. Those were real stressful days. You know, I go to school knowing that when I woke up that morning, my dad didn't have the money at 11 a.m., you know, for the hotel. So I'm thinking like, damn, man, where do we go from here? You know, how we gonna pay it? And it used to really, really stress me out. My dad used to not like that when me and my brother should be stressed out because, you know, he used to always say that he's gonna take care of things, you know what I'm saying? And God's gonna take care of it, you know? And we was his kids, man. He wanted us to be focused on school. He wanted us to focus on our lives outside of this, and you know, it was hard to do that when you live in a hotel and you know, we love my dad the way we love my dad is his stress is our stress, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, man, it just sucked out the memory, you know, at times. I mean, sucked out the joy that we had at times, man, and that memory sticks with me forever. But like I said, when it does get paid, it was good. It was good. It was, for the rest of the day, we were happy. The second memory that I get from being in this hotel is Burger King. I was never big on Burger King growing up in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I had to become big on Burger King is because Burger King was our other neighbor. So one neighbor was the Holland Tunnel and the other neighbor was Burger King. And there was times that night they do continental breakfast here. So me and my brothers in the morning, we made sure we grabbed as much as oranges we can for the day and you know, some cereal for the day, and you know, so we can save as much as money as we can. But one thing that, you know, for dinner almost every night was Burger King. It was open up 24 hours and we should just stand right there in the drive-thru because it wasn't open, but the drive-thru was open. So we should stand in the drive-thru, order our food, you know, so that brings back a lot of memories too. And I say my third memory is just the Newport Mall. So right now, like I said, you have the Holland Tunnel, you have Burger King, and then you have Newport Mall. Newport Mall is right there, right by my school. And what I used to do after school every day is I used to chill with my boys, and I used to walk through the mall with them, and I used to lie and say I was going home, and I used to have to put like a front on for them, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'm about to go on the light rail, I'm about to go on the train, yeah, but let me I gotta go to the store and I gotta do something. I used to do things to stall them off so they didn't see that I was living in a hotel, you know, because, you know, I was embarrassed, and I didn't want nobody to really feel bad for me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, those memories come back to me as well when I think about this hotel, is the mall. And then, you know, one of my biggest memory, I think the biggest memory of all, is that I learned how to dream when I lived in this hotel. So when we'll be in a room, there's only one TV, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't always an agreement what was on the TV unless it was a sport, like a game on. But other than that, you know, I used to just come out here into the front, and I used to just sit down in the front with my headphones. And I used to just listen to music. Yeah, I used to listen to J. Cole, and I used to listen to Drake, and I used to just put these visions in my head that one day, you know what I'm saying, that I would never have to go through this again. Like one day, you know, my family would be okay, and we will have an apartment. And then, you know, I made dreams with, you know, being a Division I athlete. I didn't care if it was for basketball. I didn't care if it was for football. The reason why I wanted that dream so bad, man, is because I wanted to know what it was like to live and wake up and know I had a full scholarship and I didn't have to pay for the room that I was sleeping in, and know what it was like to go to the cafeteria and eat because I have unlimited swipes throughout the day. I wanted to know what that feeling was like. I wanted to know what that feeling was like to be with another college student and not worry about being homeless at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I used to come out here, I used to just dream about doing those things. You know, being a scholarship player, being a college student. So this hotel brought those dreams to me, man. And even when I was at my lowest, I believed. That was number one thing that I always did in my life. But when I was here, I believed because I had nothing left but hope. And I had nothing left but to dream about something, and that was my dream. So, you know, that really touched me at the time, you know what I'm saying? I really took that personal. Every day I made sure I took at least 30 minutes to an hour to come out here in the front if it was cold, hot. It didn't matter the weather, man. I made sure I did it every day. I put my headphones on, I came out here, and it was kind of like a form of meditation, but I used to just make sure I came out every day and I just put these thoughts to my head. The reason why I came outside, not only because, you know, the TV was on in the room, I could have just put my headphones on, is because I wanted to come out here and I wanted to look at something to be motivated off, you know? So, you know, the Holland Tunnel, you know, I could get motivated off that. Every day you see millions of people going into New York City, you know, a lot of them, most of the majority of them are doing business and successful, you know? And then I wanted to come out here and just get fresh air, and I didn't want to look at my brother, and my dad, and I didn't want distractions. So that's why I came out here and I was dreaming. So, you know, that was one of the biggest things that I did, was just come out here and just meditate, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, right now I'm in the time of my life that is really hard, you know. As you guys know, that football's over for me. But when you come back to moments like this and memories like this, man, I came a long way. And that's what you got to do in life. Anybody that's going through something right now that has this thing that they love and it failed or something like that, don't give up, man. Just notice how far you came and keep pushing, you know, and you're gonna notice that there's something out there for you, you know, and I found that, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, just coming back here and just telling you guys about it and just venting about this hotel, man, it's just bringing back a lot of memories. And just like, yo, man, I'm sitting on my car right now. with the most beautiful woman in the world filming this. And I came a long way, man. Just be proud of where you come from and be proud of your story, man. And when things get real hard, just know that somebody else out there got it rough, more tough than you, or just know that you've been through something tougher. So right now, I am going through a part of my life that is really tough, but I want to come here today and feel this again. I want to feel what it felt like to be homeless again. I want to feel like what it felt like to only eat continental breakfast and then hopefully get 2 cheeseburgers at night. And I want to know what it felt like sharing a bed with my brother and a room with my brother and my dad in a hotel room. I want to know what it felt like being scared every day, waking up in the morning, hoping that we had a way to pay for the room. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I did today, man. I came here to feel this again. And I know that anything that goes on in life right now can't really get any more worse living-wise than it is right here. So, I just want to bring this to you guys. Hopefully it's motivational. Hopefully it pushes you. If you're going through something tough today, man, just sometimes you need to remember where you were before, or you really need to bring yourself back on who you used to be or what you used to have to go through and compare that to now. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people might be going through something really low right now. Well, I'm showing you, I was really low at one point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really low again in my life. But I know if I was able to pull out of here, and I was able to make dreams out of here, and I was a freshman, sophomore in high school. Nobody believed in me. I was a little fat boy. Nobody believed in me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even that good in sports. I played with my heart out, because every time I went to practice, I knew that I was coming back to a hotel. And I saw kids walking around after practice with their moms with Gatorades waiting for them. I ain't had that. So I took that personal. So what I did is that motivated me to play my heart out, because I knew my dad was in a hotel paying for a hotel every day at 11 a.m. I knew that I was coming back to hopefully a Burger King cheeseburger. So take your pain, take your struggle, man. Make that shit push you. It's gonna make you who you are today. So today I came here, man, just to get this feeling again. Today I came here, man, to let you guys know that, yo, look, I made it out of this situation. So anything I'm going through now, you guys gonna be able to see that. My family was going through a struggle, and they were homeless. And now my little brother, my dad, and my brother, both my little brothers and my dad got a nice little apartment, and we're about to go visit them now because they finally moved in. You know what I'm saying? So just know that if you're going through a dark time right now, you can pull yourself out of it. If you want something in life so bad, you can get it. It didn't take me overnight to be able to get a full scholarship to college. That cost me about $300,000 to this day. My school spent $300,000 on me to this day, from my freshman year of college to now. I wake up in college, don't worry about no bills, no student loans, because I dreamed of that. If you got a dream and you could go through something, I don't care if you're in the projects, I don't care where you at. Don't listen to nobody. Everybody told me it wasn't possible. I heard that 1,000 times. Nothing's impossible. You could be able to do anything. If I was able to pull myself out of this, I know the things that I'm going through life right now, I'm gonna be able to pull myself out of, and you can too. This is why I say dreams came true here. It was a nightmare at the time, but nightmares turned into dreams here, because this taught me how to dream. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We got some more videos coming out this week. September 28th, Huskeri's gonna be on Law & Order. Guys, check that out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep you posted on Instagram, and we're gonna keep you posted on Twitter and things like that. So, but just know, man, you can pull yourself out of anything, man. You can make nightmares turn into dreams. Hope you guys like this. Subscribe, thumbs up if you haven't already.